Today it is time for Wraith for Noobs. Alright, here we go. Just done Newcastle for Noobs, which if you haven't done that, you gotta watch that one. So Wraith for Noobs. So this is basically how to play Wraith, how to Wraith basically. Now before we get into how to Wraith, a storyline and all that, hey you, yes you, download Apex Legends now. It's completely free. These 6 characters. I mean, if you don't have it, these. Anyway, we're gonna be looking at Wraith. One of the 3 legends you get, by the way, just saying. So, Wraith storyline is basically like a child who's being tested on because she thought she was going mental because of her void and like the voices in her head and stuff. So then she was going mental, so she got saved by like a Wraith, and then she basically now is in the Apex games. It's a bit interesting, but it kind of makes sense.
I'm getting hit
now,
over here.
Its passive is voices from the void. Now, you can't actually do this in firing range, but like, let's say there's an enemy near, it will like say there's an enemy near to like help me do damage on it. It will basically say, it will like, Wraith will say like enemy near and stuff, you know? So yeah, that's basically what it does. Now, it's decently useful for like maybe unsure if you want to attack a team or just to know if you're safe if you're camping. You can use it in a lot of ways with Wraith. Now, tactical is into the void. Reposition quickly through the safety of the void, spaces avoiding all damage. So it's basically very good for repositioning. So let's say if I get back, I can just reposition. Right, like that, really quick. But it leaves a trail path though to follow me. So that's basically how you use that. It's, again, pretty decent. I mean, it's one of the best abilities in the game, technically. A lot of sweats use Wraith, and a lot of them have that repositioning tools, and especially in Arena. And that is a very good thing to have, but not always the most useful. Now, her ultimate is Dimensional Rift. Link to location with portals for 6 sets. So this is basically her ultimate. So she makes a portal, let's say, from here. Basically, just make a portal for your team, all the way. You can make it all the way. There.
I set the portal.
Bang. Easy as that. Very good for rotational, and it's just a generally really good ability. Now, obviously, Wraith has been there from the start since I started Apex, so obviously I'm the best Wraith player. So here are some amazing Wraith pro tips. Now, in the ring, in the storm, obviously you take damage normally. If you use a tactical into the void where you're repositioning, you do not take damage from the storm. So maybe use that if you're getting low or you're just running out of the storm, really. So it's very good for that, really. And another good pro tip for Wraith is she's not a camping character, she's an attacking character. So if you're looking for those, not 20 bombs, but if you're looking for that, just very smart, very kind of good looking wins that just have some really cool kills in there, I think Wraith's going to be your character. So Wraith is definitely a fantastic character. She's not my character, I would say. I wouldn't say she's like the top character compared to a Crypto Octane or a Bloodhound. But for me, I think Wraith is definitely one of those characters that you can use a break, but still, you know, get those kills, rack up the wins and stuff. So yeah, Wraith is decent. He's decent. I'll put Wraith in a solid A tier. So now that is it for Wraith for Noobs. Comment down which one you want, and that's comments turned off. That's my bad. But yeah, Wraith for Noobs is done, and
I'm getting hit over here.
Noobs. Watch Newcastle for Noobs now, but here's Wraith for Noobs. See ya.